Yo, what's good, everybody, man?
Once it hits the fact, right? Because it hits. There's a result. Fact is fact. There is no swaying fact left or right. When it's fact, it's truth is truth. There's no if it doesn't hit, it's not fact. It becomes fact. There's only fact. It becomes a fact. It can become a fact. If I give my opinion and say OKC is going to win the championship, and you
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good?
Right now, the fact comes on whoever wins it, right? Isn't that when the fact, that's when it becomes a fact, right? So
Yeah, there's only one more season left.
That's what we're talking about. We haven't seen it. There's no fact at the end of our opinion. Because nobody has come from tennis to play basketball. Nobody has won from basketball.
4,500.
All of it. Everybody can play. That's the point. So Tiger was the best athlete. Okay. All right. I get it. That did the thing. We would probably disagree with that. Why? Very good golfer. Why? Because he never played basketball. I haven't seen his business. He never played. He never ran fucking around in football. But he was no different than what everybody else was saying, right? It's an opinion that nobody can prove. And the people that voted just is irrelevant. So it can't be fact.
It was for the thing Wednesday.
Their opinion on this particular topic said which sport, this Jack, what they fact. Which sport would have the best athletes? 40% of the chat said basketball, 32% said football, 22% said soccer, 5% said tennis. Well, speaking of lists and opinion, Ringer recently updated their top 100 NBA players list for this season. So according to their site, this list is a year-round, around-the-clock ranking of the players making the biggest impact on the league right now. So let's take a look at their current top 20 players in the league this season, if we can, please. So they've got Jokic holding down the top spot.
Hell no. Yo, what's good with you, Thomas? Nah, you know I ain't no Indiana fan. Get out of here. Nah, it's just random. I just hop in.
Or you can create your own graphic. I use the state composition.
Watch the screen!
Next up, we'll keep it moving with the autobots. You can use it to animate any element and create these really eye-catching.
Yeah, I don't care. That nigga suck. That nigga suck. That nigga suck.
Why did you fight? Why walk this path in such a
Three ball. Three ball. Lethal. Walk away. We back, man. First game back. We got the dub. Everybody like and subscribe, man. You already know who it is, man. It's Tyman. We running this shit out. We almost hit 1,300. Let's get it, man. They try to stop the grind, man. Why they keep trying to stop the grind, man? Hopefully I get this job soon, man. What's good, everybody, man? Good pass. Oh, I didn't mean to jump that way. I'm here. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Good defense. Oh, behind the back. Hit that. Oh. GG, bro. Rebound. That's me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm here if you need me. Oh! Why would you switch it up?
You want to control the keyboard download option so you can free panel below the screen. Well, what you waiting for? Go on now. I think y'all got some fish to take.
Come on! Let me see the rock! I'm back! Come on! Damn, my bad. If I get on that right side, it's a bucket. Come on. Damn, they got me. That nigga got some good defense. That's my fault, bro. I get it back. We're gonna play good defense. I shouldn't shoot. That's me, bro. Come back up, point guard.
What he is on the defensive end when he's in, where they look when he's not playing. So those are impacts to your.
God damn. I should have just shot that missile, bro. That's me. God damn. Give me that. Oh, shit. Come on, 2K. Come on.
I don't care which one is actual.
Yo, bro. Good defense. Throw it up. Oh, I got you. God damn, bro. That's what I be saying. If they gonna have me at the big, I might as well go get my center. Yeah, I was gonna.
He scored 25, he made zero. Oh man, the game was gonna fix it. He walked. That's when you look at the list, you see a name, like, you just scan it, right? Look at the top, then you just scan it. There's don't belong somewhere. Ball paper, whatever. You don't say that shit, no, that's what I got. Like, who knows what? What I just looked just now, right? I looked up there, you got Kevin Durant 46. From that point on, like, what's got fun is what it is, but the fact that you got him there, not there. It ain't. I didn't think it. Then the fact that you got 12 feet. I didn't get to 84.
Come on.
I didn't get to 83 and 84. I don't know where far down the list. So, I don't think
Appreciate it, man.
anyone can name first and last.
I'm there. Oh, you should throw that motherfucker. Oh, shot. I got it. Shot. Shot. God damn. You gotta hit your shot. Ah, that motherfucker, man, you fucking dumb, dude.
They do. Free display, yours, and fun. My God, are you going to do this?
No, I'm pretty sure Max is going to be on that list.
Come on, bro. God damn.
Top 39. Tyrese Maxey 39. Where is Derek White? Derek White 38, Tyrese Maxey 39.
Yeah, shit.
They got Paul and Goooo. I mean, the way the way Paul played this year. I'm pretty sure he's going to be like, I'm trying to get in the league. I thought it was wrong. I was trying to get Roger. Put it in the thing. He can sit there and say, you know what? The ones you don't want to be is that 350, 355. Like, that's when you just be like, you know what? Just stop to sit that 100. Stop running. I don't want to know fast 150. I'm at the 101st player on the list. 101st player like that. Like, are you just saying my name? Because I know at this point you ain't put no detail into it. You just looking at your name. Damn. Kyrie Irving, 44th on the list, too. You guys are.
I'll be right back, everybody.
I don't care. I'm cool. Wait, 44 off, but how do you... Please. Yeah, he's playing good. Up until you got hurt. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what they did. Watching basketball. Weird. 25, 5 and 5. They ain't watching basketball, bro. 25, 5 and 5. Holding the team down. They don't like them. And Luka missed, what, 25 games earlier in the season? There's some drops the Lakers as well. So we asked the chat, 84th and 90th, a fair ranking for Embiid and PG. 48% of the chat says yes, 52% of the chat says no. You put them together, so in life, if you want to get to the truth, you got to look at the numbers. Unfortunately, 50% of all dogs over 10 years old will die of cancer. Other 40 to 50% will suffer miserably from skin issues or joint problems, and this is widely attributed to your dog's diet. These numbers are what inspired Dr. Dennis Black to create Rough Greens. So here's the good news. With thousands of testimonials and 5-star reviews every month, Rough Greens is now the #1 all-natural dog supplement in America. They've helped millions of pups stay active and be healthy, and your pup could be next. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag for your dog today. You just cover shipping. Go to roughgreens.com. Just use promo code ARENA. That's RUFFgreens.com, promo code ARENA. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens. Kenyon, you've given the product to both of your dogs. How have they been enjoying the Rough Greens? Still rolling with it?
Yeah, it's still good for them, bro. Nah, they
Still going.
You know,
We'll make sure you get another Rough Greens pack very, very soon.
I need that like ASAP.
Shout out to Rough Greens. All right, so speaking of Kyrie.
I need to buy them. Yeah, the little snacks, cool, but yeah, I got a lot of them. They don't get snacks every day. So.
Okay. Gotta give them.
Yeah, I give them some vitamins daily, but yeah, they can come so they can keep the snacks.
Okay.
I'm good on them for another like 3 shipments.
Okay. They're not daily snacking.
No, they don't. Not every day.
I give them too much snacks. That's what that come out.
That's all that come out. They come out.
Before you go to sleep, they different. I give them like got like rawhide bones, different stuff that you want throughout the day, different things like that. But yeah,
I'll fuck
so my wife put ice cream.
fucking
Dunkin' ice cream. They
that shit up.
and they love that shit. I'm like, yo, I watched them yesterday. I was sitting there watching like, yo,
Nigga starving.
what? Like, just no more in that motherfucker. Like, yo, how did y'all
Got some more?
How you clean it that well?
That well.
Like, it's like
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, no, so Rough Greens good though, man. They enjoy it. Their skin coat and people their groomer notices it, so good thing.
All right, most definitely. I think we have a special guest pulling up to the arena at this moment. Let's get ready. Hold on one second. Making his first appearance in the arena, may recognize him as a finalist from the first season of Rhythm and Flow on Netflix. Going on to make moves in the music game, with an assortment of freestyle singles, mixtapes, and albums. Please welcome rapper, independent artist, Flawless Real Talk to the arena.
Good.
Been eating beans all his life.
Locked in.
What's up,
boy?
man?
See you, baby. That was
What's up, brother? Appreciate you.
yeah. See ya. Y'all made me feel a little damn. Straight up in here.
I'm giving it a lot here, man.
For those who don't know, you're supposed to be on the show a while back, but it's going to be an unfortunate day here in the arena. I'm glad to see y'all. That was a day.
That was supposed to be that.
Yeah.
That's when young fella tried to.
Did you fall toast?
Yeah, that's when he was trying to cook himself in the car. So I was taking a little pocket.
Thankfully, we can joke about it now. Elijah doing well. Playing pickleball, basketball, paintball, league back stuff.
That's good.
But Floss, we appreciate you pulling up.
No, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
First and foremost, want to know, how's your life changed since being on Rhythm and Flow?
It just made me more international, internationally known in the music world. Allowed me to maintain my independence, more importantly, because I was an independent artist coming up my whole life, and building my own fan base. So the Netflix thing really catapulted me into a different stratosphere and allowed me to, basically run my career like a business, and start to really, catapult myself independently. And ownership is key for me in this music world, obviously with so many artists, getting screwed over and not being able to own their masters and stuff like that. I learned coming up and decided to maintain my independence, and that's why we're here, man. We're just rocking.
Don't wish. Don't hope. Don't dream. No. Plan. See the steps it takes to get it done right, then follow them. At Avis, we rent cars. Unlike anyone else rents cars. Because for 75 years, we've only had one plan. To make sure you keep yours.
Saturday you have rehearsal, photo shoot, or we could just take a light day.
One day at a time.
For sure, bro. So from Rhode Island, smallest USA by size, place officially known as a hip hop hotbed. How did you get to the rap game, and when did you know that you could do something special?
Early on, you know, just using music as a coping mechanism. You know what I mean? To like get my emotions out, get my thoughts out on how my life was going. You know, living in Rhode Island, a smaller state, from the hood. You know what I mean? We didn't really have many opportunities. I had a difficult life growing up, as I'm sure many people have. And I just used music as a coping mechanism and decided to start taking off with it. I moved to Atlanta when I was 18 because I knew that being in Rhode Island, I wasn't really going to get many opportunities. So I moved down there to really start, like, you know, jumping in all the contests and all the competitions and killing all the rappers in the freestyle battles and doing everything I needed to do to just get myself in a position to just kind of get to that next step. And I won a lot of competitions down there. I got an opportunity to open for Tech Nine, who's an independent artist as well. You know, big independent artist. I learned about the touring game through him and how to really get it out here without necessarily needing a record deal or being on the radio. You know, so that's how I kind of modeled my career after. It's just independence, building things one day at a time, keeping the ownership, and just kind of seeing where I am in life and kind of using my music as a gateway for other people with mental health and changing my content as I grow as a person. You know, because early on I was about like freestyle battles and killing rappers, and now I'm more about, you know, spreading a message and uplifting and mental health and stuff that people can play in the gym. You know, I also made music for God. So it's like a lot of different things that I do now that are different from before because of my growth and my elevation. I don't think I would be able to do that if I wasn't independent.
For sure. You talk about freestyle battle rapping, having to kill rappers. We all saw Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah.
Saw what you did to Beans. But how do you just maintain, keep your cool when you got a rapper on the other side, you know, throwing shots at you, dissing you, trying to disrespect you?
Man, sometimes I do wish I did take a deal because that Kendrick and Drake battle was something else. You know what I mean? And when you got skills, you know, when you got the talent to do something, but you don't have the recognition or the level of fame that they have, I can't really jump into that war. But I know I definitely hold my own in that. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love the competition and competitiveness. It's just like basketball. We just saw in Michael Beasley and Stevenson go one-on-one. Like, even the NBA is competitive, you know what I mean, with the one-on-ones and matchups, and it's the same. It correlates the same with sports, you know. It's a very competitive sport.
Basketball, is that the biggest, like, is that the biggest deciding factor, right? Keep your independence or going with a big label to be pushed, right? Because, you know, when you're talking about just talent, skills, style, if you're not being pushed to be the Kendrick and Drake, how does that play against the line where you know you're good, you can do all of that, but because you're independent, you know how sneaky they are up there.
Yeah, but it obviously does play with the ego, right? And we all know what we can do and what we're capable of. And it definitely does play on that when you know you can be at a certain level. But for me, freedom and my ability to control my schedule, you know, I have 2 small boys. You know what I mean? I'm real big on being present for my family. So, like, I take that into account. Like, you know what I mean? Being able to have my freedom to own my music, to make all of the money opposed to 10% of the money that comes in. You know what I mean? Drake is a great example. Like, he's an anomaly because he's generated $4 billion, you know what I mean, before he got really paid out what he made. You know what I mean? So when you think about it like that, you're on a label or somebody like him and you generate $4 billion. Even if you have $40 million, you might be like, damn, I spent a little bit more on that check. You know what I mean? So for me, my freedom, being able to be there for my family and control my own schedule, the ownership, it was a better option for me. You know what I mean? And where I am in life. But it definitely does play on the ego. You know, it could be there. You know.
Let me ask you this. So, I've been in music for 20 years. So.
Yeah, I see you dropping music videos on Instagram. I'm like, okay. I see you being busy.
But when I work with artists, I ask them 2 questions. Twofold question about independence and also having the machine be legendary. And the difference is, you go for the money, you can be a one-hit wonder, you come in, everybody praise your name, and it's out, disappear.
Yeah, that's the mercy of the people that are controlling you in your career.
And your legacy play is, I'm not out here making music for the clout.
Yeah.
I'm making art.
Yeah.
And it's being appreciated by the up top. So the machine I need, they'll give it to me and let me keep my independence. Because I'm on a different path. I'm not just out here chasing the bread. And a lot of artists are chasing the bread. So what do you think about the difference between legend and status?
I think they can both be one and the same. I think if you can achieve legendary status at an independent level, you know, that's really, really doing something opposed to reaching legendary status like somebody who has the machine.
Who has?
You know what I mean? A lot of down south rappers have gone platinum, you know, independently.
He did Universal.
Yeah, he had a part.
He did a 90-10.
But let's go a little more recent, right? Somebody like Russ is independent. You know what I mean? Doing it at a grand scale.
But he's spending.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta spend, though. You gotta spend.
Spending big.
You gotta spend.
But he knows that the ROI.
If you spend it big, though, you make it big.
Yeah.
Right? If you spend it,
and he's not taking the advance. He's not taking the advance from the label either.
No.
He's coming out of his own pocket, so he recovers. But you gotta have that, and that's why I asked the artists up front, which one you want to do.
Me personally, I go with like personal investors, because you go and you find investors that are willing to invest in your dream, you know, that believe in what you're doing, and that's how I've been able to get further is through investors. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vinny, you know, my partner, my business partner, and being able to get that capital to kind of get to that next step. You know what I mean? And legendary status is something that is self-proclaimed in a sense when you're independent because you don't really get all that recognition, right? But for me, it's not really like in my vision to be like legendary status. It's in my vision to just maintain a business at this point and grow every single day. You know what I'm saying? Just like this, you know, when it's legendary status. You know, make the past the subscribers, keep going. You know, that bag is on the corner, you know what I mean?
More on the traditional way back when you basically selling CDs out your cars, going up to your radio, paying him to put your shit on the gas. Like, how did you get through all of that?
It's relationships. Like I did something. It's all relationships. And you make the wrong person mad, you ain't gonna get mad.
So it's the best to just have as an independent artist.
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and very good at creation. Being able to integrate and change and develop at my own pace. I've got a range of products and services. To manage it all from one place is essential. It gave me time back in my day to get going on actual projects. It really just made everything feel more useful.
You work hard to make every dollar count. You deserve a bank that will go to work for you. Build your credit the right way with no credit check. No annual fee, plus from 4.5% APY on your savings. Go2Bank, the mobile bank and secure Visa credit card that work for you. Open an account at go2bank.com.
Like a street team, well, I can live where, like, I'm paying a strip club, that they come out to my phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, you know what I mean? Come out to get that.
You might, I done bought DJ's pair of sneakers, show up with a pair of Jordans, man. It's like, man, how you doing?
Yeah, no, it's better. That's what I want to like, especially like, because I guess, you know, you take TikTokers now.
Now with digital, we're talking about back in the day. We were literally outside. Before, yeah, before, now it's paying this one.
They like, so.
Yeah.
Hey, just take this 200. All right, this shit is fire. This shit fire as hell. I'm gonna play it again if you got another 200.
$100 go a long way, bro.
People up with every $2 grand now, but if you see that $100, you absolutely, that needs to go a long way. That $1,000 you get this.
Yeah, that relationship important when you're doing this, you know, and it's big because you could, like I said, just go to the wrong person and you ain't getting nothing.
They got fans in the world, right?
They got emulated, you know what I mean? I didn't go to the party.
Right. You didn't get that network.
Maybe that's why I didn't get it, G. My squad, I like to look. Luca, OJ. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, put some of this music right now, please. Go ahead and play it off.
Luca, OJ. We're gonna get right. We're gonna get big. Gonna be in there. But I see a demo.
Hey, y'all niggas, that's fucking. There was a nigga fucking wrong with you.
Hey, I know you.
Hey, you know what? You didn't tell us all this shit before, right? So you did all this shit. You did that fun. All day we all know his favorite. Just the record know the one in the middle. We know who his favorite is. Rashad, who is your favorite team right now? We don't know right now. Your favorite team? He was playing with them in the last 20 years. The Yankees. Well, who's your favorite basketball team? Oh, yeah, NBA2K25. Oh, the international basketball coach.
I might start like the first turn, though. I don't know.
So you're not a big fan no more? I am. Oh, right now? Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Name 7. Hey, that's you know, good creation.
Yeah. I'm going for the paper, too. I want to I think Halliburton and his being on record. No filters is the entire thing. Why?
Talk about it. Now, when you know for basketball, you know you feel about it.
That's what it is,
man. What you supposed to do? Because that's damn so wild. You ain't get no filters, man. No filters. So we're going to talk Kyrie and the Pacers in a little bit. We got to talk about some other situations going on. So Kyrie Irving had enough of the disrespect that fellow New Jersey native Carl Henry Towns been giving to the basketball community, including some of the sports media as well. So Ty Sidley, the commentary, stood up to Cat.
Stop making fun of my brother Cat. It's over, man. It's fucking rap. I'm letting y'all know if you repost that shit, man, if you beam them up, I'm attacking. Not like that, yeah, but I'm attacking. Alright, I'm attacking. Y'all gotta leave Cat alone, okay? Because y'all don't know what it's like to grow up in Jersey and have all of these cultures that you're a part of flexing on it. Jersey is literally 130 miles long. It's very, very small city. But when I get back to my point, I'm just saying, leave him alone. Alright, leave our Jersey, like, because he's Dominican, he's black, he grew up in, you know, a certain area in Jersey, just like me. And you gotta survive out there. You have many different demographics of people. So you gotta survive out there, right? Sometimes I don't agree all the time when you know, changing up his tone. I don't always agree and all that shit. Just on the feeling, I mean, that should be fun. But on a serious note, big man, my brother, and I'm protecting all the time.
Yeah, there have been a lot of people coming in chat, fans, people in the media, they're like singing real funny. The whole thing. Listen, I'm listening and I'm laughing inside because you probably don't know about this. It seems like you know, you gotta, you know, do this to survive. I'm like, man, like, you know, you gotta do a couple things and then just survive. Wait, no, that's not how you're supposed to do it. You don't know about my things. Like, you know, you have to survive. It's like the dark state, huh? No, I don't gotta stay up for my man. You ain't gotta
family is.
You think he's gonna stay in New York home? Because I heard people complaining about the way he's doing defense and things of that nature.
Yeah, Gil got to start having problems.
Would you trade him for Giannis?
Break free with the new Opera GX, a browser that puts you in control with a brand new design that frees up even more pixels for personalization and an inventory of features to up your game at every level. Like GX Control to help maintain your resources with integrated limiters for RAM, CPU, and network. A sidebar for direct access to your favorite side quests, streams, and posts. And built-in privacy features like ad and traffic blockers and free no-log VPN. Check into GX Corner for the latest news, feels, and free games. But what really makes art different is mods, giving you the power to change everything from animated wallpapers to themes, sounds, music, and shaders, so you can change everything. Get Opera GX.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts here. By honoring your sacred vocation of education, you impact your family, your friends, and your community. From teaching pre-K through 12th grade students to educational administration, GCU's online bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degree programs should help you reach your goals. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu, and they can teach your licensing programs are not mandatory to Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
How old is it?
Well, 30. 30.
Good pass.
That's right.
No.
29 years old, 30, November 15th.
Okay. Yeah, I was 32.
But does Kyrie have a point saying that Cat Pointer is going too far? You did acknowledge that when you put your thumbs up sometimes.
No, it's not going too far. Okay, the reason it's not going too far is because
you see what's going on the internet right
no,
now.
but that's why it's not going too far because we're just picking it. We're just trolling it. Right? We're just trolling it. It's no different than when Chris Martin was doing this. With all this other shit, he actually played to the camera doing the dumb thing. He'll start doing that. This one is like we're going out of our way to sit here and smoke, but that's all. It's fun.
Well, is it passing the part of fun of being mean-spirited? I mean, we've seen some of the AI stuff. We've seen some of
what are we in third grade? Third grade teacher say the same. That's what it's back.
With him doing the makeup.
Was that for real that they put up in there? I'm just be honest with you.
The AI generated video of him.
No,
Sitting at the airport with double makeup, going through the security.
That's all AI shit, man. But more don't figure out you back now. Just don't be sensitive. The best thing about, the funny thing about it is, most of us thought it was real. It just made sense, right? I mean, it's when it comes back to that too. It'll be over every week. Yeah, that's what it is. It's important, you know. Sorry. Zero doable. We think that has body. Just singular. Just one. The whole mainstream, the whole outside tattoo is just one thigh tattoo. It's just singular. Just like sitting there.
We want to ask you that. Back to good.
Just say right where you give. So the whole thing, like if there's somebody they're gonna take a mile, right? Then it's that, right? It's whatever the scenario is, go to interview or on a game or whatever it is, there's something. So now people, it's just like a microscope now, right? We got a microscope now, everybody's looking for the next captain when for him to do something, right? So they want to be first to put it out. So now he set that where he's trying to make them in.
Well, in New York, I don't think that's actually.
I do that, but it's not there, but I'm just saying, though. I know, but I'm talking about that. So that's what it is now.
Everything on order.
It's just like when the Bill was playing, Jackson, if you keep getting they're going to be making this bullshit. That's what it's going to be. So, hopefully, or not hopefully, this might make them more mindful of his mannerisms and certain things he do. Not just people to continue to fuck. But if it's part of his it's going to fix that.
And each time we acknowledge that something is shown, put your all that and those types of stuff. It is funny though. He can't check up for confidence.
He just keeps doing it.
There's no reason to acknowledge it if you don't find it to be a problem. But it's not a problem for him. I'm pretty sure if it is, he should address it. I don't see nobody else speaking for me telling me nothing. 1. 2, man, if I got a problem, I'm going to address it. That's 2. 3, hey man, look, shit is funny. Y'all just put me out there. I love it. I love it. This don't overstep. This don't overstep when you see me in person. If y'all don't hit me with the density shit, it doesn't take the hey, listen, stuff is mixed up, baby. Y'all hit me with that shit if y'all want to, and but at the same time, like we said yesterday, sticks and stones, all that kind of shit. Be tough-minded, know that it comes with the fucking territory, man. Motherfuckers they don't get you. Like Ty is easy on screen.
Does Ty doing that help or hurt that? Because I feel like you're saying it don't help.
Now we see.
When you acknowledge it, it just makes it work.
You ain't trying to tell me you're going to attack me for attacking him? Man, now he's Kyrie Irving talking to me. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Are you serious? Yeah, he's going to suck the fuck out of you and that now. Let's get it. They don't understand the dream universe. You don't play into that shit. You ignore it. You gotta keep it moving.
But it's always best to talk going a little bit overboard.
Well, no. If you talk to me, the funny thing is Jesse, but nobody thinks it's not like nobody put him in LGBT.
But Jesse's not a bad thing. Everybody's
sure just like I mean it's two different you gotta look how it's for. Like we know he has a girlfriend. We know who his girlfriend is. We know that's it. We just making fun of how he moves. That's it. We're not talking about his game. Like we know he falls. That's not we just these little things, the little passions.
Yeah.
Like we told people that mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Last time. Only pay for what you need.
Monday.com is the best AI for work, and here's why. Let me show you some of the mind-blowing things thousands of companies are already doing with Monday.com's AI. If you're in marketing, sending bulk emails used to take hours. Now, AI summarizes, translates, personalizes, and sends them out in seconds. Sales teams, AI finds high-value deals and handles all the manual work after calls. It keeps up more time to actually close deals. Recruiting, AI sends you hundreds of CVs. Find the best candidates instantly, making your hiring process 10 times more efficient. That's why people love using it. Monday.com, the best AI for work.
All you need is a plan for a college station, you good, baby. But any NBA player, you have a bad game, they will find you a comment on the internet, and that will be man, we trying to enjoy stuff. It's funny. Like, I mean, it's the best way to do it is just have fun with it. You know, you clap back. Clap back. Everybody got jokes now. That's the funny part about it. Yeah, you know, that's a great game. Come down to the start. Come down here, rubber ball, man. You say dice? I say dice. Yeah.
But I was saving, now everybody's paying on that. You know what I mean? So they kind of can't win it.
They can win, man. You can't win, man. Like this, we just pick it. Bro, that's it. Just let it go. Like, just get the 25 and 10, win your championship. Like, they gonna be playing this like, all right. I can drink your bottle. That's cool. Yeah, the Chris bottle. We know you want to drink it, don't want to drink on this, we don't laugh. No one is saying internet playing, I believe, is the moral of this. But let's just say, when we talk a little bit more about the Knicks, so after leading the Knicks to their first conference finals in 25 years, Tom Thibodeau looking for a job. The former Knicks coach took some time to thank his former team, coaches, and fans with an ad in the New York Times.
Hold up, y'all. I'm just trying to get right
Twitter account. So let's take a look at what Tibbs had to say. He said, the best city in the world with the best fans in the world. Thank you. When I was hired in 2020, I said this was my dream job. I'm grateful that dreams became a reality. Thank you to our players and coaching staff who gave everything they had and everyone who makes this franchise special. Proud of everything we accomplished together, including 4 playoff appearances in this year's run of the Eastern Conference Finals, our first in 25 years. To the fans, thank you for believing in me and embracing me from day one. Watch you support our team and seeing the Garden ignite with that incomparable Knicks energy is something I will never forget. So it should be pointed out that his message did not contain any direct mentions of owner James Dolan or the front office led by Leon Rose, but do you respect his classy gesture after getting fired by the Knicks?
Well, they hired good dude, good run. Thanking the city and the fans, got the team, right?
I mean, you could say
separate ownership.
Yeah.
Not them. The players, the fans, and the people of New York are not those individuals. So, yeah, no, wouldn't expect anything different from the run you had in that kind of a city, and the love that you probably received in the street from the fans before they lost was probably unmatched.
It feels like, man, narrative coaches fight. You know, it's the narrative of he didn't trust his bench, playing his guys too hard, when it did lose the game. Oh, it's because they're tired. Like, the narrative of he didn't trust the rest of his bench is more of what got him looked at in a disrespectful way, and nobody really thought about, like, the totality of what he did with the season, right? How he did play this small roster and what he did last year without a healthy team, and then what he did this year. So, I mean, he is a winning coach. He knows how to win. He proved it. Right? It might not be the style that you like, that he trusted 10, 15 people, but, you know, the people that he put out there understand their job and duty, and they're winning with you. So I'm pretty sure he'll get another job. Yeah, I think he'll probably get another job. We talked about him when the house when the Pirates first went down. But after all the good he did in New York, helping revitalize the franchise, first the conference final appearance in 25 years, are we so sure still that the Knicks should have parted ways with this?
Well, so this is my thing. We don't know the conversation that's happened with head coach in front office, right? I don't know if I told y'all this before, but I think I have. I was in New York when they fired him, right? I was in the field about to speak with them about a job when they fired him. Man, it's up to practice. Fired him right out of practice, right? They talked to the media and fired him, and I saw it go across the bottom line on this. Like, oh, shit, right? So decisions are made that.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is Dope Tech from Letssss. Now this whole flow is a conversation, so your words actually build your website. I'm going for a store, and after a free-flowing conversation, I get this detailed site brief. And just like that, my first draft is ready. Now that's dope. Next, you can really get in there and style it your way. Here's the fun part. You can regenerate this whole thing over and over. Or you can tweak something specific, like your layout. Let me describe what I had in mind. Yeah, that's fire. If there was ever a time to speak life into your dreams, it's right now using the Wix AI website builder.
stolen and turn out like just what they're doing, right? They make these decisions and what you have success or not doesn't calculate for them, I don't think. Conversations they've had on playing certain guys, not playing these, we don't know, right? This might have been like, this is the way I'm going to do it, and you're going to fire me the way it goes, I'm going to do it my way. I think he is that kind of a guy who's stand on what's been successful for him, and that might be what cost him his job.
I think if you fire somebody right then, you gotta have somebody else lined up. You might want to hire.
Oh, they don't.
And
They don't. We're going to talk about that.
Right?
That's a bigger,
That's
what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta have. Well, let me say you got it, right? Because I think that you're right. The narrative. Look at the Denver coach, like Malone, right? Like he's a good coach, and they just firing coaches left and right.
Like they've been successful a certain way, and
Good,
when you're asking
big dog.
it's tough, right? They built on a certain kind of thing. They're not going to. I'm not one of these young coaches. Like, Lowe got championships. Thibodeau just had good runs. Like, so you're not going to. I know what I need to do to be successful as a coach, right? So, as Michael Malone proved it, you're going to fire me. So I might as well do it my way. Yeah. So Mike Wilson, right on the wall, bro. You might as well play what the fuck you want to play, dog. But right there's all the flow with that. Like,
How much time does it give him?
who?
A coach.
Which one?
The 5 seasons with the
It just depends on to do what though. It depends on no. Everybody's not trying to win.
I know that.
Everybody's not trying to win championships.
I'm not trying to place the conversation. I'm trying to understand how long do you got? How long do you got? We hired you in 2020, 2025. He was with Chicago. How long do you have?
Where's the program? Where's your team? Like, what if I said you're going to have me for 5 years, what are you expecting? I'm pretty sure there's nobody in the Knicks organization that said he's in conference finals. In 5 years,
I'm going to give y'all,
I
know your timeline. I'll tell you why. Of course, 2020, Deion Rose, William Wesley came in with the Knicks front office, the GOAT. Immediately, who did they hire? Tom Thibodeau. That was their guy. They wanted to choose, build around. They just fired him. Time's up. Okay, time's up, Tom. So 5 years. And could it have been last year? Maybe.
But I'm saying, this is the thing, right? When you are in, right, a search direction, and you haven't won in Lord since 1973, and you've been shuffling coaches in and out of that place consistently. Because I've been in the NBA until now. My 15 years, and I've been out there about 10 years. It's been a long time. You have a guy that you know what he built on, what he needs in order to be successful. He's focused on what he needs for his roster to be successful. And so, like, y'all let this narrative get in the way of.
Low, leave it in the bowl.
Like,
No, Lou.
Stop
doing that. Leave it in the bowl.
Like, this is what you are. You're waiting like this, so.
Eat it in the bowl.
Other team coaches. You know why? Right? Now you're trying to.
Eat it in the bowl.
Interview these people. When you had a successful guy, just beat the Celtics. Make the first
Why don't you just eat it above the bowl?
This guy is making the wrong mistakes. We got the team. We got the pieces. Look at what he's doing in crunch time. Look at the decisions he's making as a coach. Look at the defensive situation, distraction, everything he's doing. I know they're upstairs. They're like, the players and the coaches, the assistant coaches are complaining about him not adjusting. That's like Doc Rivers. You refuse to adjust. We keep telling you to adjust. If you don't want to listen to us, we gave you 5 years.
one man's trash, another man's trash. Nobody. So hey, they don't care why you got fired. You want to see how this thing work over here.
This weird thing that's going on, and a lot of coaches will be getting fired.
But we better have my money. Moto, they do. Well, free to play, pure, and it's fun. My God, son, are you going to do this on every hole?
It's trending because they're bumping heads with nerves. They're not bumping heads with basketball knowledge, right? So you got a kid like a Malone where the people above that's telling him this is who they need to put that. They're going on by analytics. It's the analytics, the business people that came into the game and said, hey, we need to shoot more threes. We need to shoot 43, 53s a game because this is how it's done. And he's sitting there like, hey man, I'm trying to coach my team. I don't care what Boston is doing. I don't have Boston's team. I have this team. I'm trying to coach. And that's where this big feud is going. It's the analytics people that's upstairs trying to tell coaches how to coach them. And that's the real problem. The people who will say, hey, you're hired or fired, they're not in it for basketball. They're just looking at a piece of paper that's telling you. But is Tim the most successful coach in the League? Yes. In New York? Yeah, back to back 50 wins. Back to back for the first. I didn't get fired, right? He left. Then he got traded to the Heat. Oh, he got traded, cool. Because he wanted to go, right? He took the regular job with the Heat. He never really used to trade, cool. Like, I'm trying to figure out where do you go from here? What is the expectations on the next job coming in? So let's get to that. Let's get to that point. We have to chat with Knicks regret firing kids. 65% of the chat says yes. So Knicks are active in their coaching search right now. So far, leaving much to be desired. So New York requested interviews with Rockets coach Ime Udoka, Wolves coach Chris Finch, and Mavs coach Jason Kidd. Those requests were denied by the team. Those coaches were I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. I love it. They're trying to take the but all of them are under contract with their current team. It don't matter. No. We can pay for the coach. But calling fucking with people like that. None of them said so. They asked. So Jason Kidd was speculated to be their top candidate. They asked the Mavs for an interview with Jason Kidd. Mavs said no thanks. Yeah, and they said, y'all know what's going on over here? Nico said no. We already made one transaction. Let's call Chauncey over there in Portland. Like Chauncey over in New York. You might have some better.
No, move.
So, they're playing themselves on rejection in their coach search. Rejection extremely public. Yes.
Boy, this video got 5K views and 71 likes.
They're missing one element, and they're missing the fan base of the Knicks. And what happens when you get a new coach next year and y'all start off bad? You really think the New York fan base that's been watching winning for the last few years?
I ain't gonna lie, my head hurting so bad, bro.
Is gonna sit back and let that team start, and they're gonna blame the coach.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'll get back on here in a minute. I really do got a badass headache.
No, they gon' what are we doing? This is what we were doing when kids was here.
I really do.